Moto Scout, exploring life on two wheels.
It is a beautiful but brisk March afternoon. The sun is out. It seems like it's been a while since we've seen the sun, so I thought I'd take this chance to get out and ride a little bit. From the top, you can tell that we are talking about change. The times, they are changing. Now don't worry, this is not some big political speech or discussion, but it is kind of a inspiration for the topic. The country's in a state of change. Bad things are happening, but that's been going on for a long time. In fact, change is constant. Nothing is actually static. Nothing stays the same. We often get asked by our friends and people we don't see very often, you know, how are you? What's going on? Anything new? And we oftentimes just say, oh, nothing's changed. Going to work, doing things with the family. I'm still the same old person. While that might seem to be accurate, it really isn't. Nobody ever stays the same. We're either getting fatter or getting thinner. We're either getting happier or getting sadder. We're getting closer to the ones we love, or distance is creeping in. The problem is, oftentimes you don't realize these changes because they're so small. Nothing seems to be changing, so you assume nothing is. Big changes are usually consciously made. It's January 1st, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start going to the gym. Change. But it's what happens late January and early February. I'm not going to the gym 4 days a week. I'm now going 3 days a week. A month later, I'm going twice a week. Then before you know it, change has happened. You're no longer going to the gym. That goal you had 2 months ago to lose weight has fallen by the wayside, and you didn't even realize it happened. Change often happens, and we don't even notice it's going on. So I thought I'd come up with some ideas and discussion points about how we can appreciate changes and control them a little bit better in our lives. So let's talk first about change we want to make. First thing we've got to do is figure out what needs to be changed. When we come up with what we want to change, we kind of need to figure out, you know, why it needs to be changed and what has put that in our lives. So I'll stay on the weight loss topic because it seems to be the easiest, because it's something that I battle with. So why do we need to lose weight in our example? One, I'm not active enough. I don't get enough exercise. 2, I eat too much. I take in too many calories. 3, I eat the wrong stuff. Alright, so now we've identified things that contribute to the problem. So what we'll want to do is eliminate those things. Eliminate the bad foods. Eliminate the late night snacking. Now, it can't be just a list of don'ts. You've got to come up with some do's to help you make a change too. So what do we need to do to help us in our hypothetical lose weight? Set a gym schedule. Put it in your calendar. A lot of people, in order to motivate themselves, will give them a goal. Set a goal out. Share that goal with other people. so that they will help keep you on task, keep you accountable. You can also motivate yourself by setting a reward if you meet your goal. Make it an attainable goal and put something at the end of it that you want. So you've got to identify the change you want. You got to figure out what has put you in the position to where you want to make the change. And the third thing you need to do is you've got to add things in that help you achieve the goal. Let's get off the weight loss topic and get a little more personal. I recently realized that my interactions with people that I don't know were not as kind as they had been in the past. I was getting upset at other drivers more. I was not being as interactive with cashiers and people. And I thought to myself, why is that? Fortunately, a lot of these things, issues that you might be wanting to change, there's a lot of reasons for them. I guess you don't really have to figure it out, but it will help you solve and make that change if you can figure out why it's an issue to begin with. Ultimately, what I realized was I was too wrapped up in myself. I was too busy, I was too hurried, I was too much on to the next thing. Get this thing done, mark it off the list, and move on to the next, that I wasn't being observant and being present in the moment as much as I had been in the past. So I had to consciously tell myself, be present, be aware of the person that you're actually interacting with. Put down your phone every once in a while. Quit thinking about the next thing you have to do. Hold that door open for the person coming into the building behind you. These things are really simple, but they're just kind acts that make me a better person. I feel better when I put a smile on somebody else's face. I feel better when somebody appreciates something that I do for them. So while, yeah, being kind helps other people, I get something out of it too. So that was a change I'm trying to implement in my life. Be more present in the moment, be more aware of the people around me, and just be more pleasant to them. So if you've noticed a change in a relationship, a change in your job status, you know, your boss seems to be getting mad at you more, you've been missing deadlines, stop and try to figure out why that change has occurred. How did you get to this point? Eliminate the things that aren't helping and come up with things that will improve the situation. Alright, so those are my thoughts on change. I hope that helped some of you out. Heck, if you're just made more aware that change is happening, whether you realize it or not, that will make life a little bit easier for you. It'll take away a little bit of the surprise when somebody does hit you over the head with something big. And that, unfortunately, is how a lot of change does happen, is when it gets to the point that somebody hits you over the head with something. Hey, you've got to straighten up. And at that point, sometimes it is really too late to make an easy change. So until we get to talk again, I would ask that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, share this video from the Facebook post that I put out. It might draw in other people to the channel, which would be greatly appreciated. Regardless, I want you to Be on the lookout for change. Be on the lookout for things that need changing, and take positive steps towards doing it. So till we talk again, ride safe and enjoy the open road. Moto Scout out. Now this is where you kind of need to cue the banjo music. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.